Categories of animals according to the food they eat. A man can live and be healthy without killing animals for food. Therefore, if he eats meat, he participates in taking animal life merely for the sake of his appetite, and to act so is immoral. Animals need food to survive. There are animals that eat plants only. Some eat flesh of other animals only. Others eat both plants and flesh of animals. Herbivores. Animals that only eat plants. Herbivore is an anglicized form of a modern Latin coinage. Herbivora cited in Charles Lyell's 1830 Principles of Geology. Richard Owen employed the anglicized term in an 1854 work on fossil teeth and skeletons. Herbivora is derived from the Latin herba, meaning a small plant or herb, and vora from vorer, to eat or devour. A herbivore is an animal that gets its energy from eating plants, and only plants. Omnivores can also eat parts of plants, but generally only the fruit and vegetables produced by fruit-bearing plants. Many herbivores have special digestive systems that let them digest all kinds of plants, including grasses. Carnivores. Some animals eat only other animals. A carnivore, meaning meat eater, Latin carne, meaning flesh, and vorare, meaning to devour, is an organism that derives its energy and nutrients requirements from a diet consisting mainly or exclusively of animal tissue, whether through predation or scavenging. Animals that depend solely on animal flesh for their nutrients requirements are considered obligate carnivores, while those that also consume non-animal food are considered facultative carnivores. Omnivores also consume both animals and non-animal food, and apart from the more general definition, there is no clearly defined ratio of plant to animal material that would distinguish a facultative carnivore from an omnivore, or an omnivore from a facultative herbivore, for that matter. A carnivore that sits at the top of the food chain is an apex predator. Since carnivores have to hunt down and kill other animals, they require a large amount of calories. This means that they have to eat many other animals over the course of the year. The bigger the carnivore, the more it has to eat. You should make sure that you have many more herbivores and omnivores than carnivores. Omnivores. Some animals eat only other animals. An omnivore, meaning all-eater, Latin omnivorer, or all everything, hortivore, is an polyphage or many foods. A species that is a consumer of a variety of material as significant food sources in their natural diet. These foods may include plants, animals, algae, and fungi. Animals that eat both plants and animals. You eat plants when you eat fruits, vegetables, rice, and corn. Likewise, you eat eggs, meat, milk, cheese, which come from animals. Thus, humans and some animals like cat, and dogs are omnivores. Omnivores often are opportunistic, general feeders with neither carnivore nor herbivore specialization for acquiring or processing food, and are acceptable of consuming and do consume both animal protein and vegetation. Many omnivores depend on a suitable mix of animals and plant food for long-term good health reproduction. Omnivores eat plants but not all kinds of plants. Unlike herbivores, omnivores can't digest some of the substances in grains or other plants that do not produce fruits. They can eat fruits and vegetables, though some of the insect omnivores in this simulation are pollinators, which are very important to the life cycle of the kinds of the plants.